Oya, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. This is Humanitarian Chronicles, a podcast I started to highlight the plight of humanitarians. Wow, that came out nicely. Of humanitarians, the things we go through, the things we struggle with, the things we struggle through, the fights we have with ourselves internally, and how sometimes we cope or don't cope. And of course, it's a plea for mental health support for all humanitarians and emergency responders wherever they are, especially the national staff who sometimes do not have anywhere else to go apart from stay in their country, in their location, as they are struggling with the crisis, but at the same time providing help to others who are in the same crisis. My name is Dr. David Wasambla, the Dreadlock Doctor, and catch me on my YouTube channel, this one, Humanitarian Chronicles. Catch me on my socials. The link tree is in the description so that you're able to get a bit more of what it is that I do. I am a medical doctor, 22 years of experience. I graduated in 2022 from Russia. I am a humanitarian. I've been in international humanitarian work since 2014, but basically there's also been some humanitarian work that I've done in Kenya. I ran a charitable organization called Cheka Mtoia Ishi, Laugh and Save a Baby, Laugh and Save a Child, which was basically combining my talent as an actor and using my medical knowledge to create awareness, raise awareness about neonatal hypothermia, newborn hypothermia, and whatever monies we're raising for from those events, from those awareness creation activities, would be used to buy room heaters, space heaters for neonatal units, for newborn units. The talent I was using then was my talent as a stand-up comedian. So I'm also a stand-up comedian. I'm a motivational speaker, but most of all, I'm a mental health advocate. I fight for mental health support. I fight for mental health for everybody as much as possible, but especially for humanitarians, that's where I am. For medics, that's where I am. And for emergency responders, that is where I am. Why do I fight for this? Because we do good stuff. Let's be honest, we do good stuff. We set up very good programs, especially for mental health. We set up very good programs for the community. We implement them very well for the community, which is good. That's exactly what we should do. Problem is, we forget ourselves. We forget ourselves, we forget each other, and then we realize at some point that we are losing people. We are losing people mentally, we are losing people psychologically, we are losing people physically who are not able to continue functioning in this field, continue functioning as medics, continue functioning as emergency responders, and then we are losing a huge workforce because they are not able to cope anymore. Why can't they cope anymore? Because, of course, the trauma has been cumulative. Why can't it be dealt with? Because there is no proactive mental health support. It is there, a little, in some places, not everywhere, and not universally. Okay, every university is the same thing. It's not everywhere. It is not proactive. Nobody is actually doing it without having it being done reactively. Something has happened, now let us support.